I want to briefly discuss Mo-99 here in this video. This is going to be outside the scope of some of my viewers. But anyway, this is the empty box. This is real Mo-99. The cylinder, I've got maybe half a cylinder because I used some of it on that job. I've got the video here on YouTube, but this is, let me give you the two component refrigerants. One of them is pentafluoroethane. I'm going to look up and tell you exactly the number on that one. The other refrigerant is tetrafluoroethane. It's probably about 60% tetrafluoroethane. Now, tetrafluoroethane is R-134A. The cars from 94 up until maybe a year or so ago. And the real new ones use a different refrigerant. But the cars, refrigerators, most of them up until a year or so ago is 134A, which is tetrafluoroethane. But anyway, Mo-99 is a refrigerant. It's a safe alternative refrigerant for r-22. Now there's like new 22, R1 is a half a dozen of them that are real close chemically. They're from different manufacturers. They vary the formula very slightly just to avoid patent infringements, but they're basically all about 60% 134A, very similar. Now there's now I don't know if you can still buy this. I saw it on Amazon, a number of years ago. It was listed as a replacement for R-22. Was either pure butane or pure propane. If anybody suggests that to you, it's a scam. It's a fire hazard. It will probably work, but you're creating a very serious fire explosion hazard by doing it. And definitely do not use propane or butane in your R-22 air conditioning system. Now, there's some other hydrocarbon refrigerants. There's R-290 and R-600A. There are medium temperature, low temperature equipment designed to use those refrigerants. If they are, now those have a very small amount. It's less than 1 pound in there. And those are a slight fire hazard, but they're such a small quantity. At least that's what I talked to. One of the service engineers from True. True is one of the companies that make walk-in, reach-in equipment. And I talked with them, and I asked him. I said, "Why the hell do they use hydrocarbon refrigerants?" He probably didn't know where I was coming from, but anyway, he said it's such a small quantity that it isn't a fire hazard. That was his approach, and I don't know why they just couldn't use like 134 or R404, in the medium and low temperature stuff instead of hydrocarbon refrigerants. But this is if somebody is working on your air conditioner, an old R-22 unit, and they tell you that they cannot get R-22 or they cannot get a replacement refrigerant for R-22, they're lying to you. Because there are decent refrigerants that work fine that replace R-22. Bye.